While in Tanzania on safari, we had the wonderful opportunity to stay at the Kirawira Serena tented camp, a truly unique property. The camp is located about 250 miles away from Arusha, adjacent to the famous western corridor of the Serengeti National Park. Starting in Lake Manyara, we traveled on dirt roads for about 10 hours through the Serengeti National Park to arrive at this destination. Arriving in our safari vehicle late in the day, and after walking down a beautiful stone path, we were there just in time to see a beautiful sunset. The camp mimics the classic style of out-of-Africa safari camps, styled to replicate the elegant hunting camps of legendary white hunters. From the main lodge, you can enjoy stunning views of the Serengeti Plain. The Serengeti National Park, located in Tanzania, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its vast savannas and incredible biodiversity. Spanning over 14,750 square kilometers, it is the home to the iconic Great Migration, where millions of wildebeest, zebras, and other herbivores journey across the plains in search of fresh grazing lands. The park's diverse ecosystems support a rich array of wildlife, including the Big Five: lions, elephants, buffaloes, leopards, and rhinos. Staff carried our luggage and escorted us to our tent, which we arrived at just before twilight. This is our tent for 2 nights. We have a patio, and then we're going into our room. This is a zipper to close this off at night. Cannot be locked. There's a desk and a king-size bed with curtains or mosquito netting, I assume, or for more privacy. There's some storage over here, and over here a closet, a place to set our luggage. Some windows, screened windows with roll-up curtains. We can roll down if we want more privacy. There's no air conditioning, but there is a fan. This is a bathroom with 1 sink and a little vanity table. Another little vanity table and a shower. It's solar hot water, so it takes a little while, I guess, to warm up. There's another window here and a separate compartment for the toilet for the tent. So if we have any important valuables we're concerned about, we should either keep them with us or bring them to the office where they can lock them up there. And one outlet on the floor here, and one outlet's being used by the fan.
Which gets priority.
There's some electrical under the desk, outlet in here. Sue and I always have a lot of phones, cameras, and other devices to charge, so we always bring a power strip and USB expander. This is what it sounds like in your tent when it's pouring rain out. Like most safari lodges, this tented camp is not fenced in. So at night, when it's dark, you're required to have an escort to go back and forth to your room or tent. And while your escort typically is unarmed, they are trained to know what to do should a wild animal encounter occur. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner were included in our package, and unlike most of the other lodges we stayed at, all the meals were a la carte. There was a small extra charge for bottled water, soda, or any other beverages, and tipping was accepted. Fortunately, the rain stopped overnight and we woke up to beautiful blue skies. monkey in a tree right outside our tent. There's another monkey on another tent. Guess this is why you have to keep everything zipped up.
My daughter and her husband, who stayed in another tent, had an amazing experience in the morning, waking up and opening their doors to find 6 elephants right outside their tent. There were 2 separate dining tents, and we ate all our meals in the lower tent. The dining room was elegant with beautiful dark wood furniture, tablecloths, and fine china. Morning after our first night's stay, we spent 3 or 4 hours on safari and then returned to the camp for lunch. We were scheduled to go back out again in the afternoon, but had a couple of hours to explore a little more of the facility. There was an amazing swimming pool with beautiful views, and soon I did take advantage of some time in the swimming pool while Ray and Krista took a nap. If you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful, smash that like button. Consider watching some of the other videos on our channel, and please subscribe. The camp has 11 tents with king-size beds and 14 tents with twin beds, and all are non-smoking. There was a small gift shop on property, and they did offer a laundry service, which we took advantage of. We were about halfway through our safari and wanted to refresh some of our clothes, so we paid about $63 for a pretty large bag of laundry. All of the tents are elevated and have a deck with a chair and tables. The tents are quite large and are comparable to an average hotel room. There was Wi-Fi, but it was very weak and very limited number of outlets, so plan for that. The second night of our stay, we were escorted back to our room by a person that was in military uniform carrying a rifle. Not sure why this was different than what we had experienced before, and we didn't ask. We left the next morning to explore more of the Serengeti and move on to see the Ngorongoro crater. Staying in this unique tented camp really made us feel like true explorers, and it's one of the highlights of our trip.